Exactly a year ago, I posted my first video, and a lot has happened since then. In a year, I accomplished a lot, and for a year I wanted to do something big. Something I would work on besides YouTube and normal playing. And I would like to say I accomplished that. I want to say thank you to the people who subscribed, and even if this video gets no views, I still want to make something that I'm proud of. In February, I thought of a terrible idea for 12-month anniversary. I would get 12 world records, one for each month of the year. At the time, I had a bunch of insignificant parkour world records, and I thought those records would just be all I did. I thought I would just do 12 parkour records that wouldn't even be that good. But I never would have expected how much I would actually do for this just small video. This video will be in a top 10 format, with the best ones being at the end, so stick around if you want to see that. Anyways, without further ado, these are my 12 best world records in the past 12 months. First record that I got is my record on Barn All. Barn is the most popular parkour map, as it is the one that most people are familiar with when they start playing. Barn All is a speedrun of just every single barn level, all at once, all in one time. Yes, you count loads, it's pretty dumb, but yeah. This record is definitely my longest standing world record on Speedrunning.com, and I still think is terrible for a world record, though it is my longest one, so I think it deserves a spot. The second and third record are both all records, just like the Barn All. The two ones are Arch All and Mob All. These two records that did actually take me a while to get, even if there isn't much competition, took about 3 hours each, but I still think they're pretty good, and I did mobs like 3 times. The fourth record I think is still kind of impressive. It's Modern 2. Of course, many people have played the Modern 1 level, which is just a pool, a house, and some diamond blocks. It's not that hard, but speedrunning it is actually a lot harder than you'd think. Modern 2 is easily my best record on Speedrunning.com, and I'm still proud of it. This record was set on the 12th of November, 2021, and is contested by 10 other people. Honestly, not a lot of people, but still, it's a lot for parkour records. Though, this record is nothing compared to the stuff that I would achieve later. The next run I would try would be the all easy levels. This record isn't that impressive as there is zero competition, but this record did take forever to get a good time. This record is on every single easy level, not including the ranked levels or the new levels, and I got a 15-minute time, though it's easily beatable and I encourage you to try it. But I think we should actually spice it up. Normal parkour records kinda suck, so let's actually go to something more challenging. Competitive parkour. Yeah, I do like parkour a lot. Parkour is probably the reason I got into speedrunning Cubecraft, though I do have other ones, so don't worry. Unlike normal parkour world records, which could be achieved easily if you grinded for literally 2 minutes, most of them don't even have any competition. Like, look at some of these. Competitive parkour records would be a true challenge, as the records were extremely optimized before I came in. The first world record took me 2 weeks to get with almost non-stop grinding, but I did finally beat it. This record was the Oriental world record with a time of 34.453, which is pretty good even for today's standard, beating the old world record by about 300 milliseconds. Though I was not done. On that same day, I got 3 more new world records, ending with a time of 32.619 at the end of the day. I don't know how I did that. I've never matched that. The next world record happened only a day after, on the map Station. On this map, I got a time of 1:01.272, beating the world record by almost 200 milliseconds. Though I, of course, had to get 2 other world records the same day. Tradition. Some would say I'm too good, but the world record kinda sucked, so... Anyways, we're now moving way into the future to look at some of the modern world records. I did lose the Station one, and Oriental is insane with a 30.457 by me. So, to start off, we've got the most aggravating world record ever. This is still competitive parkour, by the way. This record took 3 weeks of grinding, and yet still, Like an idiot, I didn't clip the world record. I even had the software open, but I just didn't hit the button. So now we don't have my reaction, but I can tell you here, it's insane. This record was on the map Pinball. Don't worry, this is the last parkour record. The old world record was by Crazy Man with a time of 30.561. Kind of insane time, but I somehow beat him by 2 ticks. 50 milliseconds each, as I got a 30.450. By my Discord messages when I sent it, I was absolutely freaking out until it hit me that I didn't clip it, which then I got really sad. Yeah, that kind of haunted me for the rest of the week. So now we get into an absolute insane record of mine. The no chest world record. Now let me tell you now, this record takes so much luck, and I do not encourage you to try it. You can try any of these, but this record is terrible to do. Your mental is gone if you try this for too long. So, what is this record? Well, it's just a super dumb world record that involves you only getting the builder kit, not being able to open a chest at all, in solos. Oh, and did I forget to tell you that you have to do this in less than 53 seconds with no food? Oh yeah, that was fun to do. Anyways, after only 2 days, yes, only 2 days, I got a 47-second run and got to end my suffering. Though I haven't gotten a faster normal Skywars time yet, and I'm not gonna try and beat this. The final 3 are all hyper racers. Sure, it isn't Cubecraft, but do you really want more parkour world records? Didn't think so. Anyways, Hyper Racers is a Galaxite game mode released about 1.5 years ago. This is a super competitive game mode, and it holds its own world records in the actual game, so people can see my name whenever they play that map. Hyper Racers world records are also very lucky. Some boost patterns only happen a small amount of the time, boosts happen every 3 seconds, they change, though some don't change, and people can hit you with blindness and annihilation, which just fully stops you. Blindness you can recover, but annihilation, just, you're done. Annihilations can be blocked with a shield because they have a 5-second countdown, but it adds a bit of luck into being insanely good. Now, one of these world records isn't actually the world record right now, but I think my reaction will cover for it being beaten. This record is my first one on Hyper Racers, and it was in Cavern Run. The weird thing about Hyper Racers, it's like Mario Kart. There are engines. Some go faster than others and are harder to turn, easier to lose control, and some are slower and easier to control. So there's this engine called the Jet Engine. I'm sure you've never heard of it because you're a Cubecraft player. This was thought to be known as something nobody will ever use because of it being almost impossible to control. Try it for yourself. So of course I said, hey, I should use that and torture myself. So of course I did, and I changed many things in Hyper Racers. And now 6 out of 11 maps use the Jet Engine and destroyed the slower Power Engine. This took me many days of non-stop grinding, and I thought I was never gonna get it. So, without further ado, here's my world record. Sorry for the quiet mic, it'll get fixed. Don't worry.
Either the first or second biggest featured server. Go to Microsoft.
Yes!
Bro. Say, you all come big. Or just get big.
Yes! Download. Save the replay.
Oh, you got...
Yes!
Now, as you can see, this is me getting really excited over some words on a screen. Though honestly, this was an insane moment when I got it. Many people just couldn't believe that I actually got a world record with Jet. So I think my reaction makes a bit more sense now. So now we're on to the last 2 world records. These are actually mine as writing the script. The first one I'm going to be talking about is Snowy Heights. This is easily the map that I've gotten the most world records on, with me getting 5 world records on it in total. My best world record as of writing the script is a 2 minute, 24 second, and 895 millisecond time. My last one is the most interesting though. This record went through a spiral, with me getting the first world record on June 4th with a time of 2.22.847. This was my second world record with Jet, and I was just going. I kept grinding that map, and after a bit, I was on a run that was going to be a 2.21 something, and I was on the final stretch, bang! 2 annihilations back to back, slowing me all the way down and missing the world record by 2 seconds. This made me actually really annoyed, and so I was determined to get another run. And on the same day, I was on an insane pace, and I'm just gonna play out the video. Good starting run? So, card could turn out to be something good. Or... or something insane! What? What? 46 first! 46! That was my first lap. What? That would be a 44-second lap. 45! I can't throw. Oh, it's just right after. I don't know. I'm guessing this one. Oh my gosh. That was scary. I didn't want to throw that because I didn't want to hit someone. But it's fine now. Go! No way! We both broke the world record! No! No, no, save that! Save that! If you didn't see, I was actually in second place that entire race. What you just saw is the second place glitch, and it's very rare and is very bad, because I was actually going faster than I should have been that entire run. In Hype Racers, there's something called catch-up, and it happens when you are behind first. Depending on what place you're in, you move faster than if you're in a place in front of you. So me being in second made it so that this is actually glitched world record. I was moving faster than I would have been in first place. So it had to be reset. As I was waiting for the reset, I got a few other world records, but then it finally got reset. So I instantly got on the same day of the reset and got a 2.21.598, beating the world record by Sima on the same run that I got my second place glitch. And now the world record is a 2.19.448, only 2 seconds off the 2.17. Those are my world records that I just got in a year. Honestly, if you want to beat them, good luck, unless it's the normal parkour ones. And I'd like to thank everyone who got me to 250 subs this year. My actual video isn't going great at the moment, as I can't find who to do. So if you can give me any ideas, I might use them. Also, maybe expect a Hyper Racers video. Tell me in the comments if you actually want that. And thanks for watching.